We're on our way to South Dakota and Wyoming to hunt with Russ and Wanda Roberts with Western Gateway Outfitters. But currently we are stuck in the airport because there's a huge snowstorm going through Rapid City right now. It's been a super long day. Our flight got canceled in Minneapolis, so we got a rental car. We drove all the way from there here to Rapid City. It was an 8-hour drive, and it was super interesting day. But now we're just waiting for Russ to pick us up, and then from there, I'm not sure if we're going to start in Wyoming or South Dakota, but we're definitely going to be hunting in the mornings. Hunting in South Dakota this year was definitely not what I had expected. They had just been dumped on with snow, which is super weird for this time of year, and it's really not ideal for turkey hunting. This makes it very difficult to turkey hunt because it's hard for us to get around as fast as we need to with all this snow. The turkeys can see us better. The snow melted, thank goodness, and our conditions were finally changing to make this turkey hunt a little bit easier.
Send that decoy out, and I want to get right over down in the stuff where we got pretty good open, but and we're just gonna sit and be patient, sit completely still, and I think he'll come. Okay.
We've got a bird that came off the roost, and he's just over this little lip here, about 100 yards that way, just over this little lip here. So we're gonna get set up and be patient and just hope that he comes this way. We're set up for this bird that should be coming off the roost here soon. We got busted by a hen that was just roosted right over here. But Russ is behind us, and he's gonna call a little bit and see if he can't bring that tom into us. And it's really cold. We got birds coming on both directions, but this one's coming really fast. So hopefully he comes in. He's got one. He's coming.
When I was 13 years old, I won a hunt of a lifetime with NWTF for a turkey hunt, and I ended up getting it with Russ from Western Gateway Outfitters, and we built a really good connection with them, and ever since then we've hunted with him multiple times. So this year we're really excited to go back and go turkey hunting with Russ once again.
We got birds coming on both directions, but this one's coming really fast. So hopefully he comes in. He's got one. He's coming.
So unfortunately this sit didn't work out. We thought we had this turkey coming in really well, but he saw something that he didn't like and he turned off and just didn't come to us.
Just rode across that ridge. He don't walk by us at 5 yards this morning. I gotta try and call him. I think he'll come up to this far and check it out. Get slid around that
It
tree.
sucked because it seemed like we just had so many sits that we just got so close, but they just weren't working out. With this hunt, most of the time we put birds to bed in the evening, and then in the morning we go sit around where they're roosting. But when that doesn't work out, we end up doing some spotting and stalking, or more like you listen, and when you hear a bird, you get set up on them and call to them and hope they come in. just joining us, we're hunting with Western Gateway Outfitters in South Dakota. So far our hunt has been a little bit interesting. We had like 1.5 to 2 feet of snow the first day, and we've gotten on a lot of really great sits, just nothing has worked out yet. So we had heard these turkeys the night before, and Russ had said that there was a really popular roost that he was pretty sure that these turkeys would be in. And sure enough, we got under this roost and we knew something really cool was about to happen. So I was just praying that Austin was getting this turkey because we couldn't communicate to each other because we had birds all over us. So I couldn't talk to my dad, I couldn't talk to Austin, I didn't know what was going on with the guide. So I was basically doing this all on my own, just like hoping that everybody was ready when I was ready.
Go, Jada, go. Go.
So I get up to go retrieve my bird like we normally do when we're turkey hunting, and I realized that one of my legs doesn't work because it was completely asleep because we had been sitting in the same spot for over an hour.
What's that? That was freaking beautiful. There's another bird closer here. They're gonna go down and strut by that house in the opening, and they're gonna scatter out everywhere in here. It's gonna be a good morning. We just need to chill out and let them do their thing. And I think we can call more birds in, but that was awesome.
Big boy down. That was awesome. We just sat under this roost and there's birds all around us. But there was definitely one tom up in there. And he hit the ground and was strutting and stuff, and I shot him as soon as I could. That was awesome. It was still a little early, but we had to get one bird in the bag, so that was awesome.
Was very, very vocal. He was coming right toward you. He just sat right in your lap.
Well, it's our third morning here in South Dakota, and we finally got a turkey. We've had some really bad luck since we've been here. It's been snowing or raining, or it's been super hot. But finally this morning we put it together. This is the fourth time I think I've been here with Russ. I came here the first time when I was 11 years old. So I've been doing this for a long time. It's kind of tradition of ours to come and hunt birds with Russ here. But it's been a great hunt, but we've got 3 more tags to fill still. So hopefully we can finish off this hunt this morning.
They're just starting to gobble again, so things are good.
Yep. All right. Is that good?
That's great.
Okay. We had a lot of other birds around us, but we decided we were just gonna go retrieve my Big Tom, take some pictures with it, and clean it and see what else we can make happen this morning. So my dad's main priority whenever we go on hunts is to get the other hunter an animal, because he's been hunting his whole life. He's been all over the world. When I was younger, he hunted a whole lot, and so he's done this. So he likes to see other people get the animal, but on this trip I had gotten one already, so we sent out him and Mitchell, so hopefully they could get one this morning.
Well, this morning was a bust. It started out okay, and then it just got foggier and worse. And as soon as the fog sets in, these turkeys do not want to move because predators can get them easily in this kind of fog. So they stay quiet and they stay hidden.
One of the hunters that we brought with us is Mitchell Kelly, and he's been doing some hunts with us here and there, and he is a big waterfowl hunter, and he actually has a YouTube channel called Make It Rain Waterfowl where he does some pretty cool episodes. He's really interested in starting his own TV show, so he kind of has been wanting to see kind of what we do. So he came with us to do a turkey hunt, just to kind of see what Big Boys TV really is like. So we had been hunting at Western Gateway Outfitters for 5 days now, and we had only killed one bird. So it's the morning of the day that we were actually supposed to leave, and we convinced Russ to take out Mitchell and Austin, hoping that they could get a very last minute bird.
Shoot him, shoot him. Dude, dead run like 60 yards. Boom! Take him out. How was that? That was awesome. Oh my god. The first one was out of my sight and I couldn't see him. The second one came down and I was able to get him down. Took a couple shots, right?
That was sick. They were lined up perfect too. If they were a little closer, you could have probably got both.
Got my first Merriam turkey today. Last day in South Dakota. This whole week's been miserable with the weather. With snow, rain, fog. Anything you can think of, it's just been miserable. There's another tom behind it. And apparently I struck that one too, and we were walking to the truck. And I saw some feathers and here's the other tom.
What a great ending to our trip in South Dakota. We had a great 5 days. We only filled 3 tags, but we still had such an amazing time with Russ and Wanda at Western Gateway Outfitters.